Really nice. It's an amazing place.
Man, here's the fishing.
Wow, there's a lot.
And there's still one more rack going here.
Yeah, I can see you have. I say you have space here that needs to be used.
Oh yeah, there'll be another rack right here. There'll be a 265, a 125, a 40, 220, and a top row of 10s.
What's the largest tank you have right now?
125.
125.
I have 3 of them in here.
But this is another. This is 125.
AKA Spider's Fish. Looks like but I barely see no fish. Ooh. Oh, that one's big. Oh, wow. Look.
I don't know how old they are. I've had the albino for about a year, and my better half and her brother got me the diamondback for Christmas.
Were these rescued?
No, they bought them for me. Black diamond sturgeon was a Christmas present, and the albino, I couldn't help myself. I wanted one.
These sturgeons, some of them get huge. Are these different species or these are it?
The albino one will only get about 4 or 5 foot maybe. The other one,
It's one of the giant.
that one's gonna get big.
Wow.
So we'll see. That's why I'm building the pond outside.
It's, how come? They probably are almost a foot from tip to tip. Pretty big.
There's another rarity in that tank.
These are albums, right?
Yeah,
Which one is the rare one here?
the Synodontis and the mop.
Oh yeah, I see him. What kind of Synodontis is this?
That's an albino Alberti Synodontis.
I see him.
There's only one in the world.
Only one in the world. And you have them.
Right there.
Wow.
Known. There might be one over in China somewhere, but known, there's only one.
I gave a bunch of credences to a friend yesterday. I gave about 8, some to my mom and some to another a friend.
These came from Nick's. He crossbred some on accident.
Crossbred them with what?
2, I forget which 2 he said, but he crossbred them. He's like, I don't know what to do with them. I'm like, alright. Same, I got some from Big Steve, the Trifasciata or whatever those ones are. Got a little bit of everything here.
Yes, I think as many tanks as you could fit in between. Very large space here, but there's not a lot of space. Working room in between, but he's done a lot of what he can do to get his 300 tanks that he wants. I'm going to do a quick walkthrough to the fish room slow here. He does have a lot of tanks here, so I'm not going to cover tanks individually. I think we've seen a lot of these fish, so I'm not going to name them individually. And some of these up here, I cannot see them. But again, the idea was not to show you individual tanks here, just to chat with him a little bit, pick up some fish that I was picking up from him. And just to show you briefly the fish room. I saw one of your videos individually. Every tank is water change. So you don't have anything automatic, yeah?
No,
Just
air.
Just the air, which I saw you set up before. I think use one of those Gemco pumps, is it? I think.
Yeah, this one's not a Gemco pump, but I have a 120 on this end, and I forget what the new one that they just came out with, but that's the one I have.
By Gemco also?
Yeah, it's the newest one. They told me if I don't have more than 160 tanks, do not plug this pump in.
Oh, because it does blow.
I was like, well, I have 300. She's like, okay, you good, just plug it in.
How did you source most of your tanks?
They're all used.
They'll use.
Almost. I have hit the gallon or dollar per gallon sale, but most of them are used. I've bought up 3 other fish rooms.
This one has big eyes.
Are these the Harlequin or the
Yeah.
chops?
Those are the Harlequin.
Yeah, I have a bunch in my discus tank, and these are one of my favorite guys. They can do a number on your planted tanks if you keep them. So I have one tank, it's a 90 gallon, but I keep a lot of plastic tank, and I keep trying different plants to see if I can get them. What type of shrimps are these here?
Vampire shrimp.
Oh, these are the vampire shrimp. They're not that common. Difficult. They're filter feeders. You can see the little feathery things here. Quite a bit of them there.
Some people call them the prey cocks or the dwarf neon rainbow.
Yeah.
Some of the males in that tank too, they have a nice gold line on their forehead that goes up their back. Here's the checkered barbs that you liked.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they're very. I had some. I had this accident with the pre-filter came out of a FX6 and he sucked up 45 fish and 5 were dead outside. So it was a 60-gallon cube that I have, and my wife said, "Why is this tank look so empty?" And my tanks, I like to keep them overstocked. So I will I'm gonna definitely take some of these to add them to a school that I have already. Some checkerboards and what I came for, which is the Synodonts. Jesse wanted to ship them to me. He's only 2 hours away. I love road trips. And I said he's that close, so I get a chance to meet him in person. It's always a pleasure to meet people that we interact with and the chats and on the lives. So it was a chance also to show a little bit of his history. I'm saying a little because I am just focusing on not on specific tanks or specific fish. You have a whole line of angels here.
Yeah, for the most part. There's 2 tanks that aren't angels because there's green severums that I brought in that I'm working on. They're not too hot.
Synodontus is this.
Chris, something.
Yeah, these are larger than the ones that I'm picking up.
Yeah, they get bigger. They get about 20 inch.
Yeah, these I don't
You don't see these very often either. Mr. Eggs, yeah.
They'll dry out or they'll reproduce there?
I wet them.
Huh?
I keep them moist.
Okay.
So I pulled them off that way the Baisha wouldn't eat them.
Okay. Big boy, big girl here.
Big girl.
Oh, you have long fins.
I have a couple of them.
Are these breeding or are these super reds?
Yeah. The long fins, I'm probably going to keep to grow out for breeders, but I had a local breeder reach out to me. They're moving, so they wanted to get rid of a bunch of stock, so I bought them out.
Which type of pleco is this one here?
That's just a regular pleco, just a regular armor.
Common.
Yeah, I used to get a lot of them as rescues, so they're spread out.
This is a sunshine pleco, is it?
Red cactus. There's 3 of them in here.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a sunshine one that I love its colors, but they grow huge too. They get pretty big. Why do you have these small tanks here?
Just betas.
Okay, these are like 2.5 gallons. Maybe?
Yep. Yeah, there's betas and all these ones.
I see one here. They're big small.
They don't have lights on this rack. I keep the lights off because of algae problem in these.
What are these here?
Daisy rice fish.
Oh, rice fish.
Yeah.
Wow. Where are the Synodontus?
Behind her on the bottom.
You have some distances. I have to stop here.
There's like 6 in there.
These are from.
2 more hiding down there.
If I get any of my mines to breed, I promise I'll bring you a few. Oh wow, yeah, these are pretty nice size.
There's bigger ones and smaller ones down in there, so I'll get you the bigger ones.
Yeah, these are the ones. I'm taking one for a local friend. He's a subscriber. I've been giving him tips and walking him through keeping discus. So far, he hasn't killed any of them. But I bought 3 Synodontus before. They were quite small, so I accidentally killed one, sucked them up in the hose, and the other 2 just did not make it too far. What are these here?
Gold ocellatus.
these antlers remind me of some of the fish that I used to pick up on streams back home.
That's a pond, so if you want to step up there, you can
that's a
see.
big pond. How do we get to see this one?
Step up there.
Okay. Here, hold this for me.
Can I step up?
You're gonna step up in a second. Let me record something. Let's make sure that I don't fall into the water.
That pond was fun to build. Yeah, watch your head.
A little late now, Jesse. Is this? I was looking at the video. Is this a pacu here?
Yeah, there's 2 pacu in there. An albino giant gourami, 2 red-tailed catfish, a tiger shovel
Yeah,
nose.
the red tiles are monsters.
There's a marble catfish in there.
And there goes the pacus chasing the other pacu right there. These guys are huge. You have some guards here too, right?
Yeah, there's an alligator gar in here. He's probably hiding in the back corner because that's where he likes to hide.
Wow. There we go. You gotta look at these. Remember the red-tailed catfish that we saw? The alligator guard?
Can I step?
Yeah, you can step up there. Get step on that one first.
And so I built them as steps so you can.
Okay, go up one more, Mom. Go to the next step. See them?
No,
They like kids' finger. Put your finger inside there and say,
no.
no?
I do not want to have this. No, don't actually do it.
There's one called an alligator gar in there. If I show you his teeth, you definitely will not put your hand in there. Huh?
The pacu, they school together.
Yeah, they like to be together. Look at you jump.
Wow. Wait, what does it look like? There's eggs and chicken. What number?
Ven, vámonos. Coco, come. Corre, 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 corre. Ay, papá. Ay, papá. Ay, mi amor. Hola. Hola, precioso de mamá.
I had this here, and I was like, there's a whole lot of wasted space on top of it. So I built this around that pond, and so I could put the 125 up on the back and then put low boys on top.
Yeah, I see an Oscar. It looks.
There's an Oscar in there. There's 2 sturgeon,
Yes, I see the sturgeon. What's the black dark one?
iridescent shark.
Okay.
There is a big Cornish jack in here. He's hiding back there in the dark because they don't like light. There's a big black knife fish from Jason,
Jason.
5-star beta.
Okay, okay.
That's in here. It's in the tube. Always hides. There's a convict cichlid in here, and a couple random smaller stuff. But
Looks like you have a few tanks.
yeah, just haven't got to filling them up yet. And then the filter for the pond.
I know that most of the tanks are filtered with box filters and sponges. So what do you have on the big pond?
A big old sump. Pond is 2,500. Yeah. No, I built that whole sump myself. I had sumps laying around, so I connected them all together to make one sump for the pond, and I just planted it up.
What kind of pump are you using as far as water flow for our pump?
I have a 9,500 gallon per hour pump on this, pumping at 10%. I need to get a smaller. I still had to throw a couple extra pumps in the pond, pumping into the sumps to keep up with that. I have to get a smaller pump. I just haven't got to it yet. Send my brother down in there, cut it out.
We have canister here.
Yeah, some of the tanks have canisters on them. Like most of the 125s have sponges and canisters because I have a big payload in them. Like that one is a big old catfish. He's right here in the corner.
Oh wow, that is a big one. What kind of a cat is this?
That's a Wallago cat.
I think
He was with the big guys, but he was always in a tube, always getting pushed around by the red tails, so I gave him his own tank. Because I rescued him from a pet store in Quakertown.
I think was it Jorge Mexicali that was asking about the gopher fish? Was it you that he asked or somebody else?
He might have asked me.
Yeah, the gopher cat.
Nah, I don't
Those
have none
guys
of them. No thanks.
Amazing. I look at them and I say, hell no.
No.
They're just big gluttons, if you can call them that. This is a beautiful beta. Yeah. It's like what do you call them? Elephant ears, right? Elephant ears.
Yeah. I think it's an elephant ear Dumbo.
If you have any fish, I would say, or any tank, you know, my 4 display tank, the other 7 are working tanks, what I like to call them. But if you had, each one is special to me in some way or the other, right? But if you had one tank that you would say, this is my favorite for one reason, it's hard to pick because all of them are favorite for me for one reason or the other. They all have the favorite reason for me. That one. Is it because of the Alto?
Probably the Synodontis.
Yeah.
But I also like the way it's set up. My original plan was to plant the entire thing, but the wood that was in there had blackbeard, so I pulled it all out to get rid of the blackbeard. And then I had these showed up, so I was like, oh, I guess I'm gonna throw them in there.
Yeah, this was definitely the first one when I walked in here, the one that attracted me the most.
And if you see, there's a lemon blue eye that snuck in there. Because this plant, this potter, as you would call it, was in my Pleco grow out tank. So when I brought it over here, I guess one snuck over because there was one. I saw him over there in the rocks. So that's the breeding trap. So I'm trying to breed that albino Synodontis.
Oh, is there another one albino here? Or
No,
just that one?
there's one albino and 2 regular Albertis.
Crossbreed them, or you're gonna try to find the?
Well, if there's only one of these known, if I breed it to a
This is the
normal,
one that's only one.
yeah. So here's a normal one, and there's another one in here toting around. But I'm hoping that if I breed them, some of the babies will be albino,
Like you may get
and then I can continue the line down. But
if it happens.
we'll see. I also have Synodontis down here I'm trying to breed.
Oh, what are these?
The yellow marble Synodontis, the Beischer from Jason,
Okay,
5
yes,
star.
okay. Did you get it from him at one of his short sales, his quick sales? I remember him when this was on, but I don't remember.
I think I got I bought this, and then he sent me the knife fish with it
Okay.
because he needed a home for it.
'Cause I stopped by, I have some family members by Jason, so I was so close by, I said I have to come and see him. So we went to visit him. So you see, you and him are the only ones that I've so far done.
These guys are pretty cool too.
Oh yeah, oh I have to show. Oh, these are that's a butterfly one, right?
Yeah.
These guys are strange. Strange in a way to me, as he's and also the hatchet fish, you know. I like.
I had some hatchet fish like a month ago, and then in here,
Oh wow, look at this. This is different. It's a Synodontis also.
no, that is a shovel-nosed catfish, but it's not the species that you typically see. So there's 2 species of shovel-nosed catfish.
I've seen some huge one, really.
I had a huge one, but these ones are import, so they're not the common species, so the pattern is so much prettier on these ones than the common ones.
And we have axolotl here.
Yeah, those are all rescue axolotls.
Yeah, don't show my wife this, but anything that looks like a salamander, this is she'll freak out.
Did she see the snakes? because she's sitting right by him.
Oh, so let's not tell her. Good thing you're telling me because snakes and me are not the best friends.
They're not. They're fine. They're not
Yeah.
getting out. I have lizards too. The lizards are back here too.
He's he's a tiny one. There's a lot of these small lizard geckos back home. If she'll see one, they're all over the place, and she'll run, literally.
These are Branton's rainbow shiners.
Oh wow, these I saw them online, but these are beautiful. Wow, look at that, very nice color. These can be outdoors too.
Yeah,
What temperature do they like?
they like it a little bit cooler.
Yeah, some of
80 is pushing it. That's why I'm making another cool room
Oh, okay.
in my basement.
And I see you setting up for breeding for them.
Yeah, I had this thing floating, my first rendition of the breeding box, where they were in the thing, but that collapsed. But when they were up in the basket dropping eggs through, I did get eggs and I did get fry.
Oh, you did?
But then the thing collapsed, so I'm sure they ate it.
Wow. What are these?
Cuban limia.
Is the strangest fish you say you have here is the one that you said is the only one?
That's the coolest. The strangest would probably be this. It's an eel mormarid
Where did you get this one from?
import.
That's an import.
A lot of my African stuff is, because I got a good African guy.
Where you have here, this one is
Nothing's in there yet.
Yes, it is.
I try to keep my end tanks scaped, minus this one.
Okay.
But like on that side, there's one on the bottom that's scaped. I try to keep the end ones kind of scaped because I like the 20 longs are probably one of my favorite tanks, just because the size of them. You can really play with the scape on it.
So this is a long. What size is this?
20 long. This whole rack is 20 longs.
So 20 long.
So yeah, I have pretty much built this fishing racks per size. Like this is the 20 gallon rack, 29 gallon, 40 gallon, 10 gallon, 20 long. But
I personally like the flip ring of the hides. But again, that's I think my first real fish tank that I have, 1975 was a 20 long. But from what I remember, it was larger than this. Maybe it wasn't.
Might have been a 33.
Maybe it was maybe long. It was larger.
these guys are really pretty too.
I remember doing everything wrong that we shouldn't do with a fish tank. So I used to pull everything out, wash everything, take the 20
Yeah.
to the tub and wash everything out. And it's amazingly they survive. I'm quarantining a bunch of these. I like the red cherry barbs. I like the males for the color. This is the breeding. Have they bred for you?
Not yet. This is the one you might want to see.
Oh wow! Look at this one. You made a video on this one. I had not seen this before. What did you say this one is?
It's an albino Cornish jack.
I've never heard of or seen one before. You said it's very rare.
Yeah, there's 3 known in the States, maybe anywhere.
Wow.
2 of them only still alive.
Wow. Do you know where they're native to?
Africa. They're a pair of rainbow cichlids that Nick from In My Tanks brought me. And if you go down and zoom on the back of the tank, on that back corner, there's a ball of fry.
Oh, look at that. Let's see if you can catch them. There they go. That is at least 400, I would say, right?
Yeah, that's pretty dang close, so there's a lot in there.
There's a lot in there. It's hard to count. Wow. That's a whole lot of fries. Yeah, that, I don't know if it was Scotty that did a video on that, but they are very pretty. Sometimes the videos don't do them justice, but they have this bluey coloration spots. Very pretty.
I'd like to breed them, but I only have 4. And it's trouble finding more of them.
Yeah, I was looking through the website, but you don't have a lot of stuff on
No.
there yet.
I need to get pictures to get it updated.
Yeah, it's again, being a one-man show, again, that's hard to do.
She does a lot of the website stuff.
Mhm.
I just have to take the pictures and get them to her. That's the hard part, getting nice pictures. And got a lot of other things I'm doing. But
Yeah, but mostly guppies at the top. These are guppies.
now there's guppies and 3 of them. Trans fasciatus from Steve over there. Another type of crib. Forget exactly, I have to write on them tanks so I don't forget. Then there's orange Australs over here.
Certainly have maximize your space to the most.
Yeah, and I'm probably gonna be building another room in the basement.
What are these, Jesse? Not
The brown ones?
yeah, the brown one.
They're Harlequin shark minnows from Africa.
Wow, these are really pretty. I've not seen them before. Of course, a lot of fish I haven't seen before, but they're very interesting. So Harlequin,
Shark minnow.
Sharknado.
If you keep them by themselves with other fish, they'll destroy everything. You keep them in a group in your tank with other things, they'll be fine.
Wow, they destroy everything like aggressiveness
Yeah.
or just
If they're by themselves.
wow. That's what like with the African cichlids, other cichlids too. You just got to keep them in
And
bunches.
that's not from my personal experience. That's from what I've sold one to somebody, and he came back to me and told me that it destroyed everything in his tank.
Wow.
As you can see, I have a boatload of them in this tank, with everything from Heckeliocaras to that rose line,
Wow.
and it hasn't touched anything. So
Very
the aggressive part is just hearsay from what I'm considered, but
It's like something I have a tank overstocked with tiger barbs, and some people say they nip. I've had angels in there. They do nip sometimes, but I've had some long fin glow typers in there, and they don't bother them.
nah.
But it's sometimes it's personal experience. It's like a-holes in everything, you know. This is a biter here, this little one here too?
Yeah, it's an ornate.
Oh, that's the ornate one, yeah. I love their colors.
I got a big one of them too.
See, that, I think I saw it at the other time.
Yeah, down there with the Oscars.
These calico plecos are very pretty. This is your breeding batch here. What brought you to this location primarily, as far as you know, your fish hobby?
I was tired of renting a place. We moved here. I had the space. I built it.
Yeah. One of the, I think I saw one of your videos. You said that what really got you into fish was a gar. You were like 15 at the time.
Yeah, I bought my first gar, which I still have. It's at my buddy's house, but I bought a Florida spotted gar.
Do you mind telling me how old you are?
Me? 27.
27. Yeah, I figure you were under 30 or something.
Yeah.
I'm 63 myself right now. So.
I have to think about that. Most of the time I have to ask her, how old am I? I don't know. Does it really matter?
Where do you hope that maybe in 5 years you'll be here? Because I certainly
Store. Storefront.
an actual storefront.
Yeah.
That'll be nice. That'll be.
This will be the quarantine, and I'll just take them over there.
Oh, that'll be good. So you have by then you'll be breeding a lot of these things, so you'll have your own supply of stuff.
Most of it, yeah.
Yeah, most of it. That'll be good.
I'll still work with hobbyist breeders because they always need an outlet, so.
Yeah. That's always like most of the thing. For me, like, so why don't you try to breed in your discus? And you obviously, you know, to breed anything, you need a lot of space. I'm in an apartment, it's a 2-bedroom apartment in the city. When I was at the house, I had a lot of space before, but my little one is in a school system there in the city, and I'm planning to stay there. Probably my wife said, you know, when you retire and we're planning to buy a house at some point, when, I don't know. I probably would definitely try to move out of the New York area because prices, taxes in the Northeast are ridiculous.
Yeah.
And I think commuting, I was commuting for about 30 years, an hour or more to the city for work. So I'm about 15 minutes away. I went back to the city. So from 1 or 2 jobs, depending what I'm doing, the commute is short. But definitely, one of the days she says, you know, since once you retire, you can have a space. You can probably breathe and keep that as a hobby and keep your mind busy. And some people say, you know, when are you retiring? I say, you know what? I like what I do. I'm one of those people who could say that I really love and I enjoy what I do for this many years. And I've been in busy areas of work, you know, mostly emergency rooms. And I never get tired or say, oh, I hate my job, or I hate going into work. You know, there are some days that are overwhelming at times. You know, when you go home, I go back home to the fish and forget about everything, you know. So hopefully I hope that will work out for you as far as, you know, sooner than later. But
I'm hoping. I only started building in October of last year. So,
you've done quite a bit. This is a huge space, and being a one-man show is never easy. What is you say you rescue a lot of things, including alligators. I saw one of your videos. What is the weirdest or the strangest rescue that you've done?
I don't know if it's weird, but like I've gone for fish and came home with fish and snakes because that's just they need to get rid of them, so I take them.
And you find you have sources where you're gonna go mostly, or you can.
I can get rid of them, yeah, if I want to, yeah. And I also vend reptile shows, so.
That's right, because last time I was up in the Pennsylvania area, I wanted to come over and see you, but you did have a reptile expo that day.
And I was invited to a flower show today.
The flower?
Yeah.
So what happened with that?
He told me yesterday.
Oh, wow. So
I was like, I don't have enough time to get there.
Yeah, wow.
I was like, if you would have told me like a week ahead, I was like, I would have planned for it, but.
Here in PA also?
Yeah.
There's a Keith, I think he's KJE.
KJE, he's up in New York.
Yeah, he's up in just outside of Albany, which is probably 3 hours from me where I live. And he says he knows you. He's met you in Aquashella and some of the expos and so on. So he knows you. I'll chat with him because there's another guy, Bio Aquatics. Actually had him. He lives in Westchester County, which is maybe 20 minutes from me. So he's another local person that is in New York. And there's a few other channels that are New York based or New Jersey based that are close. So it's just nice to get to meet people. So Jesse, I don't want to keep too much of your time. I know you're busy. How do people get in touch with you if they want to reach you? I saw a number posted on your website.
Yeah, my number's posted on my website. Best way to get a hold of me is text that number.
To text that number,
yep.
That's the quickest.
I'll get back to you as soon as I can, but text that number and I'll get back to you.
Because I know I was trying to contact you over the weekend and you say, text me, that's the easiest way because I'm always busy. And
always busy, there's always something noisy going on,
yeah,
so it's like...
So it's hard to chat a lot. So that's wonderful. So I'm going to pick out some of the fish that I came to get from you, and I hope to see you another day again. We're busy. Certainly I'm going to see you at the Clash.
You going to Aquashella?
Aquashella, I just told my wife today, I may go since it's close to me.
Yeah.
I may go just drop in for a day since it's on a weekend. I know one of the weekend days I'll be off, so I'll just come in and probably just meet a few people.
Yeah, I'll be there. I'll be at Aquashella, I'll be at the Clash, so.
The event you bring a lot of fish anyway. How is it bringing? I saw one of your videos setting up one of the.
That was one of the smaller events too.
Really?
Yeah. The Clash should be something else.
Wow. How do you transport over? Is it the van you have, or you rent something?
Minivan.
A minivan. Yeah.
I put all the fish in buckets, send the buckets up, van full of fish goes up, a truck and trailer goes up.
Wow.
Yeah, truck and trailer goes up with 2 IBC totes full of water.
Who helps you when you go there?
One of my buddies, he lives right over, the one that my gar is at his house, because he's got a 900 gallon in his basement. Wow. He has my old 900 gallon from when I was up in Allentown. Mm-hmm. I traded him my 900 for that 500 up there because I wanted to put it there. So I gave him my 900. That's why he has my gar. He has an alligator gar. He's got a big iridescent shark. He's got red tails too.
So you said that about 15 you had your first gar.
Yeah.
And about how many you were at your parents', I'm guessing at the time, right?
Yeah.
How many times were you?
I got up to 20 and then one leaked and they all had to go.
This is from Joey price tag. He sent me a few, so I share them with some other friends. And this is my own here.
We got Jesse 1s.
And here's my Jesse 2. Here's Jesse 1. That's one of them. I told Jesse that I kept a couple of them. Some for myself, and my nephew made it for him in the Dominican Republic. He usually has mentioned it before. in his life, so I had some extra ones. So I gave them to Jesse Tweet before he had set up here. It's the Flecko and Tiger Bark. This is a sticker wall here.
I have my Fish Punk stickers on the other door.
Probably when they're passing gas.
I think it just blurred out his bare bottom.
Ah,
Yeah, this is just a goldfish pond. Algae is a problem, but hey.
they're full sunlight. You got,
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
that from the pond escaped and they made it in here? Oh,
No, it was just an empty
Oh,
shell,
it's an empty shell.
Yeah.
Okay.
but made the
fish on there,
filter.
You see the fish there? These are just goldfish.
Goldfish koi.
Huh? You didn't see one there? There's fish here. You don't see these here.
But this
There's some
thing,
over there.
this thing was sitting on the property over in the weeds. So I pulled it out. I jammed there's a inlet on the bottom over here. So I jammed a hose in there. So the water pumps up and through that. So that's the filter.
That's a nice feature, and it's a filter too.
And there's just guppies, my line of guppies in here. There's nothing in these two yet.
Your line of guppies, any name for them in particular?
I don't know, third generation of them. I'm just trying to make sure they're straight before I get rid of them.
Gotcha.
Or before I sell any of them. There's Hellerized swordtails in here. Adults. Oranda goldfish, grow outs.
They're hiding under there somewhere.
Yeah, and then this one's clown killies. This is the only tub I've been able to see into, so.
I see, yeah. There's something at the top. Yeah, I see them. I see some darting around over there.
Yeah, clouds in there. But there's also a bunch of tadpoles from, I'm guessing, a gray tree frog. This one's just guppies.
Oh, wow. These are pretty, the red tail ones. Are they are they mud guppies?
Yeah, it's just a mutt guppy tank because some of the fish that I bring in only eat live food.
Oh, so this is
So I'm
for-
trying to have healthy live food to be able to feed them.
Okay, that's good. Certainly, if I had any fish, I'll be very wary about feeding. You know that I don't keep predatory
That's why
fish.
if I feed them, the feeder fish came from fish I either bred or raised, or
Because you don't know where they're coming from.
there's jewel cichlids in here. You'll never see them. I'm
How
just
large are they? Because they're beautiful though.
it's an adult group. I'm seeing if they'll breed in here over the summer. Yeah, there's one right there.
Yeah, nice. I don't know if you can see them. The sunlight is strong. Yeah, there's one. These are killie, you say, right?
Yeah, clown killies. This is my first year here, so I'm just trying to figure out where I'm gonna have to keep the tubs and whatnot.
Mhm.
I don't know if right here is gonna be the place, but because they get sun for about 9 hours a day, just direct.
Yeah, that's you can't fight the algae when you have them
So
in the sun.
I'm thinking about moving them into this corner
Yeah,
and putting a shade cloth
Yeah.
from that tree to the house and over. So
Anything in those tubs there yet?
nothing in these two. There's daisy rice fish in here, but you probably won't see them.
And more water lettuce.
Yeah. These are taking forever to fill up because the tree blocks all the rain. But yeah, I just took a clump of water lettuce out of that pond and threw it in here.
Put it in here.
Just
Wow.
because with the fish, I don't want birds being able to pick them off.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, because that's something else that I meant to ask you before was if you have any issues. I mean, most of these are covered anyway.
I haven't had any issues yet, but now that it's extra fence in, I'm not gonna have any issues. They're underneath that. Red-eyed crocodile skinks. She's the reason we even have snakes to begin with, because she liked ball pythons, then ball pythons turned into milk snakes, corn snakes, and everything else. But because she bought that one, and we have another one up at her mom's house, but her mom decided to keep that one because her mom likes snakes too.
What are these guys here?
Quail.
Oh,
Puedes poner atrás,
mm-hmm.
de mi carro, ¿verdad?
See. These are born here?
No, I raise these we raise them for eggs.
Oh, for eggs. Okay, guys.
Yeah, and then I have somebody that buys eggs for me. I'm looking for, yeah, here's an egg.
All are quails. But they look different.
These are button quail.
Huh? Oh, wow.
These are button quail, so this is as big as they get. These ones, that's as big as they get too, and then there's chicks at the bottom.
Sell the eggs then.
Yeah.
How are they sold?
I sell them in the dozen or by the 6.
Wow. What do they price? What are they pricing?
They're actually more expensive than regular chicken
I
eggs.
bet they are, because it's not that common.
No.
I will get your other contacts from Facebook and I'll post them on this video
Okay.
for your contacts and reaching Jesse. If you guys are, anybody is local here in the PA area, New York area, New Jersey, certainly it's a place to come and take a look at it and support Jesse. His channel is fairly new. It doesn't have a lot of numbers now, but it's starting. My wife
I think I'm up to 113 subscribers.
when Jorge interviewed me, I had 234.
No.
And I'm up to almost 2,500 now, and that's it's not 2 years yet. And my wife was actually for a while she's been telling me, why don't you do a channel? You know, you have a lot of years experience, share some of the information.
No.
And she still tells me, why don't you do live? Why don't you do TikTok? I said, I don't have the time or anything for that.
I said I do TikTok, Instagram, Facebook.
Yeah.
Well, she does TikTok. I don't touch TikTok.
Yeah.
Not
So,
happening.
some of my shorts, you know, that are edited nicely, and I'll put some of the shorts on TikTok and Instagram, but that's really all I use it for.
No.
Well, my primary thing is YouTube, and everything I do is for YouTube. And
I've been working to get more videos out there, but
it takes time.
yeah,
It takes time.
you never know what people are gonna want to see. So it's like,
That's the whole thing. I think some of the videos that you put a lot of effort into it, and you think, wow, this, you know, maybe people will have an interest and see it. You know, I hope a lot of people get to see this video and support you. Certainly, I've worked for it. You know, you're young, you're starting. You know, when you get to be my age, sometimes you say, wow, I should have done this. But you know, we all sometimes have some regrets, you know, in life. But you do whatever life hands you, you got to deal with it, right?
oh, I know that one.
But anyway, it's been a pleasure, Jesse, and we'll pick out some fish and I'll let you go on to your busy day, okay?
Now, you pick out fish, I'll get them bagged up for you.
So I'm taking today some chicker barbs. Also some harlequin rasbora that are further up. The ones that you get from overseas that you import in, usually where do you get, what country is it coming from?
Africa.
Oh, that's right, you did tell me that most of them are African.
Yeah, because Africa has a lot of cool stuff, and I mean, where do you see mormorids anymore? Like the dolphins and stuff like that thing?
Yeah.
Where do you see the normal one? You don't really see them for sale anymore, so somebody's got to have them. So me and my one buddy, that's what we do.
Facebook person that I friend, they said that they were fish exporters.
Mhm.
That if I was interested in any African cichlids, and I said I was just a hobbyist, so I was not importing anything. Like most of the discs that I get, I rather, since they have such distinct pattern, each one, and then even within
Yeah, you want to be able to pick them out, not order
I'll be
them.
able to pick them out and just look at them and see if I like one versus another. Those fish that you do decide to treat with the medications, what's typically your routine? What do you like to use?
One's like Panaplex or something like that, and the other one is nitrofurazin.
Yeah, nitrofurazin is a good, is one in a trio that I like to use together. I go to a trio, it's those three, but nitrofurazin is one of them. And nitrofurazin is great overall. Metronidazole and kanamycin, those three come together from where I get them. They come as a package deal, so that kind of covers everything. And some parasites, internal and external, but then I use a separate antiparasitic agent, and that's the primary go-to for me for everything, whether they're sick and I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
I just treat them with that, and I really don't have issues with illness once they get past quarantine. So thank you for having us here, okay?
Oh, no problem.
Thank you.